So a while ago I made a Valorant editing pack for content creators, and I said that at 75 likes I will make some tutorials on how to also edit like them. And I did not expect it, and you guys even went over 100 likes, which I really appreciated. Now that you have the assets and everything you need to get started to edit your Valorant videos, the editing pack will be in the description if you didn't get it yet. Now the thing is, this is only for Adobe Premiere Pro, so if you use a different editing software this will be pretty different for you. Now I already have the clip over here which is a bit pre-edited, so let's see.
You from English?
I am from English.
English is not country, bro.
Okay, so we have the text over here. It doesn't really look that good. I already placed it down, but let's make it look a bit nicer. Now we're gonna go to the source text, we're gonna go to the fonts, and we're gonna go, I'm gonna choose a font that I already have in the editing pack, which is the Uni Sans. I'll go with the heavy caps. It already looks nicer. To give it a little bit more depth, we're gonna put a bit of stroke on it, go with black for now, so then we're gonna put like 10. Now it already looks nicer, but usually when you're making the video you want to give yourself the white color with the black stroke on the text, so it's easier that it's you. So because Sage is talking over here, we're gonna give it a nice light blue so we can see that it's someone else talking. To be honest, this looks a bit basic, so if you want it a bit different, other people edit this way. They keep it the white, but they change the stroke and they put a shadow. We're gonna choose a nice darker blue color. Now we go to shadow and we're gonna get this color, but we're gonna go with it a bit lighter. Full visibility, and we want it. Now you can change the opacity and a lot of things, but I've seen some other YouTubers do it like this. Now the bounce effect, we're gonna go to the transform for the text. We're gonna go to scale, we're gonna toggle the animation, right? And we're gonna go 1 2 3, add a keyframe 1 2 3. Now we're gonna go to the middle one and increase the size. I'll go with 105. And we're gonna go to the first one and I'm gonna decrease it. We're gonna go with 95. And now when we watch it, there will be a bounce effect.
You from?
Some, they go something like this to give it a bit more, you know, effect, I suppose. But I find it a bit unnecessary. There's just too much going on. Just a simple bounce effect is whatever. Now that we've got this effect, it's also very important to notice the anchor point. So the anchor point is this circle over here, and when you see it bounces from the bottom. If you watch careful. Now I'm gonna change the anchor point on the text so I can show you that when it's here, if you see now I moved it, so the circle has to be in the middle. Let me move this a bit up. You're gonna see the bounce from the middle. I think the best one is just to go from the middle. If we go to the anchor point, it just looks the cleanest, it just looks the best, so we're gonna put it over here. Now some Valorant YouTubers, they use an icon whenever someone speaks. Now lucky for you, in my editing pack, which you can download in the description, I've made an icon for each Valorant agent. So right now we're gonna get the Sage icon. We're gonna cut it right over here. We want to put it under, so we're gonna put the U from on the layer above it. Now we want to change the size, so we're gonna go, let's go a bit smaller, let's go 40. Yeah, this looks nice. I'm gonna put about here, and similar to the text, I want to do a bounce effect, so I'm gonna go here 1 2 3 frames. This is for 60 frames per second video, which most are, and 1 2 3, add another keyframe, and I'm gonna go let's go to 43 I suppose, and then here we're gonna decrease, so we're gonna go 37, and then it should look like this. Okay, that is nice. And here the Sage says English, we're just gonna do English, and we're gonna stretch the Sage icon I'm just gonna copy. I'm gonna do this. What I'm gonna do is, because I'm talking, I'm gonna remove the shadow and I'm gonna put stroke to black, and I'll say I am from English, like this. So it's gonna be like this. I am from English. Now Reina's gonna talk, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna copy this one. We're gonna keep it here because we're gonna put the Reina icon below it. Oops. So I'm gonna put it below it. We're gonna copy the motion here from the Sage icon because it's gonna do the same thing. So we're just gonna copy it, click here, and then Control V. You got the same size, the same position, the same keyframe animations. But here he says English is not country, bro. And then because Reina's speaking, we're gonna change the color. We're gonna go with the stroke. We're gonna go. Let's take the color from her. We're gonna go with something dark, something like this. And then on the shadow, we want the same color but lighter, a bit more pale. So it's gonna look something like this. And then here I'm just laughing, so the clip should look, it's lagging, okay. The clip should look something like this.
You from English?
I am from English.
English is not country, bro.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you understood and learned something new. If you have any questions or any suggestions on other tutorials I should do, then just leave a comment down below, and thank you for watching.